My name is Paul Cloutier. I am the owner of the Hitching Post here in Humboldt, Kansas. And I've been here in Humboldt for about, it's been 7 years now. Actually, in fact, it's been 7 years this month here in September. The Hitching Post is I think first and foremost, we're really a gathering place. We're a bar, we're a honky-tonk, but fundamentally, we're a place for people to come together, bump into other people from within the community, bump into folks that are visiting from all around, and really just this gathering place. And that's a really important idea for what the Hitching Post was intended to be. A place that increasingly we don't have very many third spaces, places where folks can actually interact, in informal ways. And so we see all of the time here, people who are visiting from cities having amazing conversations with locals, and they're having amazing sort of discourse with one another. And I know on Facebook they'd be throwing rocks at each other, but there's something about coming together face to face in a place like this that creates that kind of fundamental of civilization, that fundamental of like civil discourse and people interacting with one another as humans. And so it's very important to us here. And it was this year, the beginning of this year, that we sort of dedicated ourselves to having live music every weekend. And having live music has been great because it does two things. It activates the town and it creates a kind of sense of something going on, but it also communicates to young, creative, ambitious people that you don't have to leave, that there are opportunities here as musicians, as creative folks, to stay here or to come home. We want people to believe that you can be that kind of person here and not have to leave to get those sorts of opportunities. It might be a little ironic to describe a bar as a primary source of community health, but we believe strongly that community is one of the most critical parts of health. Feeling a sense of belonging, feeling a sense of connection, having a sense of community, all of these things are critically important to not just an individual's health, but to a community's health. The idea that the whole area has a better emotional connection to one another. And bars play a critical role of that. Now, of course, they have to be responsible and thoughtful, but nonetheless, getting folks together, that is our contribution to that larger effort.